looks like we are live. I am hoping that the preview isn't, I hope we're not starting that off like that. But yeah, hey, welcome to the stream. I always forget there's a little bit of lag right before the stream actually starts, but hey, welcome, welcome, welcome. You know what we're doing today. We're talking about biodiversity in your city, the competition we've been running. If you're watching this on the replay, welcome, welcome. But, yes, so for those unaware of what we've been doing, for the past month, throughout the entire month of June 2021, we have had people go out and look for biodiversity, specifically in their city. And we achieve this through iNaturalist. iNaturalist is an amazing website and mobile application that allows users from anywhere in the world to, well, track biodiversity. And I thought I had the page up, but apparently I do not. So let me pop this up so we can actually show the project that we've put together. We did it through iNaturalist because iNaturalist made it so much easier. There we go. Let me see, this should be my display capture. There we go. So, yep, iNaturalist, this is the project page, and everything just loaded in. So, basically, if you were there, if you were part of the competition, you already know what we were doing. We were tracking biodiversity, and we did it through iNaturalist. Now, I'm not going to make this stream too crazy long. I'm going to just talk about what we have going on, what species have we found, and start announcing the winners and start bringing up the point totals and actually talk about what happened. But here are the overall contest stats. Over the course of a single month, we had 9,300 observations of 2,700 species. An absolutely insane amount of observations for a single month. I honestly thought we were going to get maybe a tenth of this. My goals were maybe 1,000 observations and maybe like 300 species. And all of y'all seriously, like, crushed it. Y'all just destroyed my expectations for what we could do in a single month. And it's amazing because while we have the project page, y'all can go onto this project and actually see it. You can filter it, but we can look at the map of observations. It really was around the world. We had it all through the US. We had people, I believe that's down in either Guatemala or Mexico. It's hard to tell. Yeah, Guatemala. And then, of course, all through Europe as well. And then South Africa, we had India, we have Malaysia. Yeah, Malaysia, look at that. So really just a global biodiversity survey. Now, just to reiterate everything, there were points that were given out for this competition. Now, the points system, admittedly, was a bit complex at times, and that was somewhat intentional. Because if we just did most observations, it would be a very, very easy way to, well, see who's winning, and then I think people would lose motivation. So what we did was for every single new species that you would find over the course of the month, that is 5 points. Every duplicate species after that is worth 1 point up to 10. So even if you find 1,000 species, say you went out and you iNaturalisted every single blade of grass in your backyard, you would only get 15 points. 5 for the first blade, and then 10 extra points for each blade after that. So that way it actually levels the playing field. It makes it to where these metrics don't actually mean a crazy amount, but it encourages people to find new diversity. Finding new species are king. So that is just the brief overview. There were a few opportunities for bonus points, which we'll discuss whenever we're actually tallying up the points. But now let me show you how we're actually going to tally up the totals for this competition. And if you're entering the chat right now, say hello, say hi. This is chat. It's live. It's interactive. You can ask questions. We can say whatever. We have the chat over on the side, and thank you all for being here, and thank you all for participating as well. This has been extraordinarily fun, and I've loved fostering competition between all of y'all. But let me show you how we're actually going to total up everything, because I've been trying to figure out ways to do this for a bit now. Let me just make sure everything is set up. Yes, it is. So naturally I had to, that's the wrong thing to hide. Perfect. So naturally I had to hide the data from myself. I have no idea who won. I had to filter the data out to make sure it falls in line with all the rules and everything else going on with the competition. But I tried my hardest to make sure that I have zero clue who's winning. So I'm literally finding out with y'all who's going to win this competition. And just as a reminder, the winner is going to get some iNaturalist gear that I'm going to send over to them. So, hey there, Life Underfoot. Yeah, the final numbers are insane. Absolutely mind-blowing. Now, what I have on the screen right now is of course, a leaderboard with a points total. It has the username for my Naturalist on there. That way I don't have to do some crazy filtering and sorting. Now, to show you more of what this actually looks like, this is just an Excel sheet that I have with it cropped in OBS. So, and what I have, let me actually do the display capture. So you'll see I actually have, this is the filtered data set on this left-hand side with the big black box. I ran the, I actually do not have, oh, I do have it up. I was intentionally making errors for Instagram, but this actually isn't even the right script. But anyways, I filtered the data in R so that we can actually have it in a good format, because y'all, it's an Excel spreadsheet of nearly 10,000 observations that we have. So yes, it is very, very messy. But now it is in an Excel spreadsheet where it just has the username, and then we have different point categories. So we had 38 people participate, so we have 38 categories. And what I have are different columns. The first column are just the base points. These are just the points from getting the species, like species and observations, the 5 points and the 1 points. Then we have different columns for each of the different point totals. So I have one for the entomology group, where we had, where during insect week, you got bonus points for finding insects. Then same thing for plants. And then we had the one where it was all new species between 1500 and 2500 get bonus points. So this way we can do this in series. We can do it piece by piece and, well, I'm excited to see how bad you lost. I organized this competition. I don't even think I hit top 10. And I know my mother is watching right now, and she beat a lot of us, actually. It's kind of surprising. But yes, we have all these point totals, and then I actually have a few bonus points to give out. So it'll feel like Dumbledore. We'll do it right at the end. Dumbledore giving out points to Gryffindor right at the end so that Harry Potter wins. That's actually a bad analogy. That's not what I'm trying to do. Whatever. Let's just get into it. So the way I'm going to do this is let's remove the full view just so that it looks a little cleaner. No display capture, just a window capture. So all I have to do now is, because this is Excel, all I need to do is, first for the base points, we're just going to say, I have this in alphabetical order, so this ranking will not update until I sort it properly. But now we can see, hey, look, Adam Roberts got 938 base points. And if we make this fill all the way down, oh, there's a lot of points. So let's see. So remember, this is not the winner yet. This is just the base points. This doesn't include all of the extra stuff. But that did not sort properly. Oh, God. Oh, yep, that's right. I need to make sure. Okay. I need to paste his values first, or else it just stays in there. And then now I can sort largest to smallest. So it looks like Johnny B is currently in the lead with the most points, 5,662. Absolutely insane. But closely behind him is A. Hoffman, and then we have Adam Talks Wild, Santis, and Naturalist Natasha, all in the top 5. RDH DJ is my mother, so she is not in top 5. But if you are below her, which, yep, I'm in the 12th. So, hey, whatever. This is how the points are shaking out. Now, remember, these are just base points, and they are not reflective of the winner. What we're going to start off with is we're going to add in the plant points. So from, oh gosh, I forget the exact dates, but for 1 week, to coordinate with our invasive species community posts, we made plants observations worth 3 bonus points. Because we want to show off that plants are honestly invasive in so many areas around the world, and by using iNaturalist, we can actually collect data on these invasive plants. So let's see how that's going to shake things out. Now, what I've already messed with this on an old data set, so what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to sort A to Z again by name, change the cell, we're going to do it again. Now I need to make it, okay, C2 plus F2, because Okay, boom, boom, paste as values, and then sort. Oh, Johnny B is still in the lead. He's still in the lead. A. Hoffman is close behind, but Adam is starting to catch up. Naturalist Natasha is, I think, moved up to 4th place. I think she might have been 5th, but now Santis, oh. So these are the plants. Oh, Johnny is holding on to a lead. He is holding on to a lead. But what's interesting, so Adam had an insane amount of observations, especially early on. It was absolutely crazy how many observations. Oh, I moved up to 11th. Yes. Maybe I will get top 10. But A. Hoffman in here, he came in very late in the competition. Like, that's what I want you to remember. Very late in the competition. So I am so excited to see how this is going to shake out. So that are the base points. Can I show who's in last? Let's see. Oh, biologist in training, you are not in last. You were, well, 32nd place. But hey, that's awesome. Yeah, we should actually be going through all of these really quickly. We have Ilida's Anthro in here. We have Lark. Hey, Lark, if you're watching. I know Lark in person. We have Maria. There you are. So yeah, you're like you're definitely not near the last. We had a few that were not getting in there. Oh, Aura. No, I know you had so many insects, Aura. So interesting. Johnny Brown. Look at all of this. This is so many. But like, regardless, it doesn't matter if you got 1st place. Your observations are directly helping science. Like, that's what's so cool about this. Like, if you have found reptiles and amphibians throughout Middle America or in parts of like the American Southwest, you are probably helping my research directly. And that's the whole point of this, right? iNaturalist lets you contribute to research, and that's the coolest thing with this. That's why you see that research grade that gets ported to larger databases. Okay. But yes, we should be going through all of these and just trying to keep note. So yeah, if your name is on here, again, this is all by iNaturalist usernames, not by like social media usernames. So yeah. But I'll show something at the end of this. All of y'all will actually be able to see this data and manipulate it in real time to see exactly how you did. And but I'll show that at the end. Okay. So after Plant Week, this happened. We had another week. Actually, I believe it was last week. Time is a concept; it doesn't exist. And we wanted to coordinate with International Insect Week, which is exactly what it sounds like. Free work for my research? Absolutely. So for International Insect Week, we challenged people to go out and find insects. And we actually gave some resources in our Discord server about how you can do that, how to set up a light trap, how to actually look for them, how to identify them. And that was worth another bonus, 3 points. So just like with the plants, where every new observation was 3 points, it's the same with the entomology. So now let's do our sorting and awful system of coordinating everything again. Okay, so now it's C2 plus E2 plus F2. Okay. Oh, it's looking interesting. Okay. So now, I almost messed it up again. Okay, copy. Okay, boom, and then values, and then we sort. Oh, Johnny B is still in the lead. I am actually amazed. We have A. Hoffman again, Adam Talks Wild, Naturalist Natasha, and then Santis again. And then I'm still 11th place. God, I did so bad. But this is so interesting. My mother is still not in the top 5, and that is exactly what I want to see. But yes, let's scroll through really quick. So the point of these like themed weeks was to encourage people to find diversity that they have never found before, or to look for things. I'm certainly not an entomologist by trade. I do not know my insects very well. But it actually, this week, really encouraged me to start collecting and pinning insects. It's so much fun. Like, way more fun than I thought it would be. But yeah, I wish I had more time to actually get out there and, like, compete. I definitely don't want to win my own competition, right? Like, that'd be awful. But yeah, look at all this. All of y'all. I mean, and these are insane. Like, these point totals, I did not expect the points to be this high, honestly. I would have given out probably more than 3 points if I had known, but hey, that's all balancing and game theory and everything else. Okay. So now we have one more. And okay. I This one was the hardest for me to actually calculate properly. So, this is for bonus species. So, to encourage people to find new diversity they haven't thought of before, to encourage the entomologists to go look for bugs, to encourage the herpetologists to go look for birds. Well, birds are herps, but to encourage them to go look for plants or whatever. We had a challenge for species between 1500 and 2500, the new species between those totals. Those would count double. So instead of getting 5 points for the new species, you would get 10. Now, when I downloaded the data, I found something. One, the data took about an hour or so for iNaturalist to process and let me download, so it was a bit tricky to actually get. When it downloaded, it has a column for scientific name. Thought that would work. I found out that column includes multiple things. So if you only identified something down to family, that goes in scientific name as well as species. So we had something like 32 or 3,300 species, but in reality we had 2,700. So for this one, I actually did change the values a little bit to try and make it more fair, I guess. Essentially, instead of species between 1,500 and 2,500, I changed it to taxa between 1,250 and 2,750, essentially adding 250 to each. That was to expand the boundaries, or else originally it wouldn't even fall underneath the species count. I know that was a bit complicated. We can go into it more in depth later, but I just want to make that clear that it's not technically the species between 1,500 and 2,500. That's just because of iNaturalist. I could have downloaded the species column, and I tried to, but then it just didn't save it, so make it do with what I got. So, let's add in... Actually, before that, I want to hand out the bonus points now, because I do not know how these bonus species things are going to affect anything. So, I made this announcement in the Discord that right at the end of the competition, I wanted to give out bonus points. And these bonus points were going to be based on people who observed the most. And this was not observed most in points. This is so that I could sort of level the playing field for people who don't live in hyper-diverse areas, right? Someone who's living in the middle of the rainforest has more diversity than someone living in the streets of London, right? In the streets, whatever. Living in London. So, for the most observations of each group, you could get a bonus 50 points. And now I want to show off all of these awards, because I made little E awards. I'm going to give these to all of y'all. But for the first one, for the most mammals found during the competition, that award goes to... Oh, wait. Oh, gosh. I did not do this right. Hold on. I need to change my OBS. You might have seen it flash. Okay, we're just going to do the display capture. Okay, I'm thinking this is going to work. Yes. For the most mammals found... During most mammals observations found, we have Adam Talks Wild as the master mammologist getting the Golden Fox Award. He found 40 different mammal observations across 4 different species. Oh gosh, I just realized I'm blocking everything. I can't see anything. Yeah, 40. Really great job. Adam did an insane amount of observations throughout the entire competition. Honestly, a mind-blowing amount of observations. Particularly early on. It was just very impressive. So now all I'm going to do is I'm going to add 50 points to his column. So you can see me doing that right now. Boom. 50 points. And all these awards will be downloaded. I'm going to pop them into the Discord. So, next, we have the Amphibian Award. For the person who found the most amphibians throughout the entire competition, we have Johnny... I actually don't know how to pronounce the username. I think it's Beclini. Johnny B, there we go. I think I used Instagram usernames for these. So yeah, Johnny found 21 observations across 5 different species. Actually, looking through the stats really quickly, reptiles and amphibians got almost no love the entire competition. I know it's been a very tricky year for many of y'all, or for many amphibians and reptiles, so I'm not surprised. But yes, you are the amphibian adept with the Golden Frog Award. I know, I know. I said it at the very end. It's probably something I should have said early on, but I didn't have the idea well until the very end. But hey, yeah, the Mammal Award is okay. So, or the Amphibian Award is going to Johnny. Wait, no, Johnny B. 50 points there. Okay, the next award for the most insects. Now there is a thing with this one. Multiple people won multiple awards. I have found that out. I thought it would be more dispersed, but it wasn't. But I'm sticking with my awards and point totals. I know, Ariana. I thought, but I mean, hey, this month was wild for everyone. Okay, so next is the Excellent Entomologist Award. The person who found the most insects is Johnny again. He found 1,242 insects across almost 300 species. Oh my god. Like, I had to triple check these numbers when I was putting them in because they were absolutely bonkers. And just I got this information directly from my naturalist, so y'all can like double check that this insane amount of observations is actually true. So yes, Johnny is the Excellent Entomologist as well as the Amphibian Adept, and he has the golden frog as well as the golden beetle. So, time to add in an extra 50 points. It's highlighting them black, which I kind of like. So I just added that on really quickly. Okay. Now the next award. Yeah, Johnny absolutely killed it. Like, just consistently an insane amount of biodiversity found. So the next award. This one is the Magnificent Mycologist Award for the person who found the most fungi over the course. And I use the major, they call them iconic taxon names in iNaturalist. But the person who found the most fungi, Adam Talks Wild, 33 observations of fab fungi across 15 species. Like I said, there's duplicate people in here. And I'm just clicking next on the little picture thing. So yes, Adam is the mammal person. He found the most mammals and the most fungi over the course of the thing. Yes, Ariana, 100%. The biggest thing we've learned from this competition: do not make it a month long. Not gonna happen again unless we're doing something crazy special. I ran out of motivation and steam, so whatever. But Adam, killing it, adding another 50 points to his total. Again, it's not updating in real time on the scoreboard, so we just see it from there. Now, let's go to, yes, the Botanical Boss. Now, the person who found the most plants during the event goes to Life Underfoot. Yes, I think it's A. Hoffman on iNaturalist. Yeah, Life Underfoot, but like, you didn't do the competition. Yeah, you started halfway through, and you were like killing it with how much stuff you found. Like, I was so impressed. Like, just with plants, 778 observations across 270 species. Absolutely insane. I'm also realizing that all of these, I forgot to update the pictures in the end. I used a template. Okay, I need to change that. Whatever. I need to change all these anyways. So sorry about that. So yeah, you get the Botanical Boss. I'm going to add 50 to your point total right now. And again, we haven't added in the bonus species points yet. So for new species. So that could massively change everything. Okay, next award for the Bountiful Birder Award. The person who observed the most birds over the course of the competition. Again, Adam Talks Wild. I know for a fact he observed so many pigeons. Absolutely crazy how many pigeons. But a total of 494 bird observations across 35 species. Insane amount of birds. So, Adam, you are just racking up awards. That is another 50 points your way, sir. Okay. Next award. It's 1,000 pigeons. Yeah, it was some crazy number. Insane amount of pigeons. Okay, the next one is the Reptile Wrangler Award. So, it just looks like Johnny is killing it for the herpetology and the entomologists out there. All creepy, crawly, slimy, scaly things. 61 observations across 14 species. Absolutely crazy. And I mean, in his picture, he's holding a snake. So, boom, that is another 50 points right there. And again, this is going based off of number of observations, not number of species. They're not mutually exclusive. Sometimes you get both. But just adding on an extra bit of points. And I'm flying through the awards. Okay, our next one is the Exceptional Ichthyologist. And this one is a new name. We haven't awarded anything yet, but this one goes to SoCal Angling. Found the most fish. 89 observations from 33 different species, getting the Golden Fish Award and an extra 50 points on your total. Absolutely crazy. I was not expecting that many fish species, honestly, in this competition, just knowing how much harder they are to find and take pictures of. So let me add that point total now to SoCal Angling. An extra 50 your way. What's the next award? So just like with insects, with entomology, we need to appreciate we need to appreciate the spiders. I feel you. I neglected. I don't even think I found. I think the only herps I found were fence lizards. I have been terrible about herping this past month. So our next award is for the spider searcher, the person who found the most spiders, or arachnids, I should say, probably be more specific. Need to change this actually, but it is Johnny B again. Insane. Like, I was not expecting someone to just sweep all of this. 3 fish species is way more than most people, Maria. It's insane. But yes, he found 148 different spiders from 35 different species. Crazy. So let's add that in here. Okay. So then, my next award. We just did that one. The Gallant Gastropoder. The person who found the most gastropods. I'm noticing a trend. I know, it's insane. But hey, this trend is going to be bucked because you actually won the most gastropods. You found life underfoot. You found 24 observations of some magnificent mollusks across 7 species. Absolutely crazy. Gastropods were not even like I didn't even realize they were a major group in iNaturalist until I was making these awards and whatnot. So you get a bonus 50 points onto your total. Let me add those here. Another bonus 50 points because you won the Botanical Boss Award as well. Now this award is a very special award, and unfortunately there was only one person who could actually get this award. This award goes to my mother. This is the Mad Mother Award. She won it just for being my mother. So she, it's the Mad Mother because I know she's going to be mad that I put her picture on here. So she found 363 observations across 203 species. Observations, considering the scale of people we have, not as many, but the species count from her is insane. And also, this is her first time using iNaturalist as well. She keeps texting me saying that she's, oh my gosh, at the lake house I saw a fox and I saw a lizard and I saw this and that. So y'all, we got my mother to participate in science, and she won the Golden Heart Award. But that is the last for the bonus point awards. So let me add 50 points to her total. For just birthing me. Now it's time to do the final point update. So we're going to add in everything. We're going to add in the base points. We're going to add in the bonus species points. Again, all new taxa from between 1250 to 2750, like the unique number. Then we're going to add in the entomology bonus points. And then we're going to add in the plant bonus points. And then we're going to add in the bonus points from the final awards. And then she's the reason the competition... I mean, I used her as a ploy just to get people to compete, and it worked. So now, we're going to do it. We're going to copy. We're going to paste. And we're going to see who won. Largest to smallest. It was Johnny B. Oh my god. That point total just shot up. I was not expecting that big of a discrepancy. Oh my god. It was only like it was only a few hundred beforehand. Oh my gosh, so now it is Johnny B in first place with almost 10,000 points. These points are made up. It's insane. Oh, I got top 10! I got top 10! Yes! Yes! But then next it's Life Underfoot in second place, Naturalist Natasha in third, Adam Talks Wild coming in fourth. I think, oh, Naturalist Natasha, you just barely beat Adam right at the end. And then Ashley, a name we haven't even seen in the top 5, just immediately kicked out Santi. I'm so sorry. Then my mother, and then everyone who lost to my mother. We had M. Jacobs, we had Dill Joan, which is me, we had Adam Roberts in 10th, Halapler in 11th, Lark in 12th, Tapsaltiri in 13th, I Am Shark Girl in 14th, Illy Does Anthro in 15th, 16th, Saber Hunter, Laura Piritic, Josh Ecology, that's V the Reptile King, I know that username. Then we have M. Hannafel, Ben J, Maria, there you are, 22nd, Haley Duet, SoCal Angling, Vinceless, Johnny Broughton, Tara, EA Beta, I don't know how to pronounce that, Pura, Biologist in Training, here you are, 30th place, Prana, Aura, Say, Mitz, Daisy, Audrey, P. Cashman, and Landfrog. Insane. And actually with this, that means, so I actually pre-made these, just so y'all can also see it as well. I made like I took the top 3 people and just made these awards for everyone so that I wouldn't like, I didn't know who won. But yes, it is Johnny. He wins the Naturalist Extraordinaire. And legally, that is not the Golden Globe. That is the Golden Earth. But I need to add in, of course, points and observations and species and all that. But absolutely insane. Absolutely insane how much we found. Now, if you are someone who did not win an award or you didn't get first place, do not worry. Because I have been working on, oh gosh, which tab? Where is it? Wait, where's my Canva? Hold on. We're not over yet, y'all. The points are over yet. Yes. So, I have been making Naturalist Awards for every single one of you. It's going to list out all of your observations, all of your species, and your total points, and then have a little preview of your observations. This is just taking so much longer than I thought, but I want to make sure everyone has something to showcase all of the hard work y'all have put in. Everything you've done. I'm obviously just shamelessly stealing y'all's profile pictures from Instagram to make this work. But, oh yes, I did the entire announcement in 30 minutes. That is exactly what I was looking for. But yeah, so all of y'all will get some of these. I'm going to put them up in a, I'll post the Canva link to this so that y'all can edit your own stuff if you want, you know, change your pictures, but also have the straight PNG downloads available for y'all to do whatever you want with. I'm just happy, so happy that so many people, participation awards. Well, like, yeah, but like this is like everyone had to do hard work to actually get some of these observations. Like just observing 300 species or 300 observations is work. It's, you know, pulling out your phone and doing that. It's work, and it goes to science. Now, I promised a few other things. I promised that y'all could actually see the data. Y'all could actually work with it and see what you did. So I was working on a Shiny app. Shiny app is something in R that lets you visualize data and actually mess with it. So this is also now time for me to do shameless plug, because I finally started up a website. It is learnadventurously.com. I need to refresh it, of course. But what I have up here is a actual page for biodiversity in your city. I'm just going to be very upfront. This website is not done. It is very not done, but I tried to get this page done for y'all. It is going slowly because I'm streaming and running everything off of a mobile hotspot. But we can see that I have the iNaturalist Biodiversity. While that's loading, I'll show everything else. We have all of the award winners here. Oh yes, the thing that I wanted. We have a data visualizer for y'all. I can actually pop this down into the chat. Again, most of the website is not done. Just this page is. But you can filter by users. So if I want to see Adam Talks Wild, how many birds did you find? Yep, 493 of the AVs. We can also filter by the date, or you can go into tables. So if I want to look at which users found the most birds over time? Adam Talks Wild, then it's Johnny B, then Naturalist Natasha. Maybe I want to figure out who found the most amphibians. Then it's Johnny B, then Haley. I'm just nerdy with data, so this was fun for me. But y'all can absolutely mess with this, see your own stuff. It tells you how many observations you made. But also on this page, of course, are the award winners. If you don't want to be on here, just let me know. I'll take it down. I don't care. But then we have actually the iNaturalist project here. I'm making finger motions, but you can't see that. We have the description of the project, the basic rules, everything. So there's now a permanent place for y'all to see exactly what you did, as well as the actual competition page. And this is by no means the last competition. Learn Adventurously is a Discord server. Learn Adventurously is also a larger idea of engaging people to get into science. It is a larger idea of wanting to make science communication better, wanting to make it more accessible, and wanting to help out creators. That's why we have these community posts. That's why we have these competitions that everyone is involved in. And Learn Adventurously is something I really want to push forward more. It's something I really want to do. Now, this is the most shameless plug I have ever done, and I do not feel comfortable doing this, but I'm going to do it because I need to do it, and I have a somewhat captive audience of 9 people. It's a naturalist family. I like that. That should go on a t-shirt. Okay, but yes, I'm just going to be extraordinarily shameless during this stream because I don't know when else I can do it, and I'm rambling because I don't like doing this stuff, but I know it's good. I made a Patreon. You guys, if you're in the Discord server, you can become a tadpole or a frog or a salamander with a monthly donation. I'm not hiding any content. You're still going to see the same content. You can still be part of these competitions. Absolutely. Patreon is just to help support what I'm doing. And then also there's a special offer for the first 2 weeks. I'll give you shout outs on Instagram. That's it. That's the only other time I shout out for free. It's just, I don't know what else to do. But supporting on Patreon will help me create more. It'll help us make these competitions and do more with them. Being able to actually give out more prizes because, everything is out of pocket. And even if you're not subscribed on Patreon, you're still part of the competition. You're still getting awards. There are just bonus awards for patrons just to incentivize it a bit more, as well as seeing behind-the-scenes content, seeing more about what we're doing, and having special live streams and stuff like that. I'm not going to talk about this forever because it makes me feel uncomfortable. I would highly recommend looking at it. I have a video. Thank you, Life Underfoot. It's just uncomfortable for me. Asking for help and everything is so not in my persona. But yes, I am wanting to make biology and science communication my career. I just prefer that, and this video will be up on my YouTube as well if you don't want to watch it on Patreon. But with that, I'm just going to leave it here. And I just want to say, thank y'all. Thank y'all for participating in this. This was an incredible competition. We had an incredible amount of fun with an incredible amount of people. I am just amazed at how many of y'all actually participated. Again, I was blown out of the way just seeing what you guys were creating, what you guys were actually making. My mother just texted me saying that was awesome. But I want to do more competitions like this. We are going to do different ones. They're not always going to be iNaturalist. We're actually looking at gamifying trash cleanup. There's an app for that. Hey, and we want to make a competition of that. We want to gamify and make competitions about community science, which is sort of iNaturalist, but also other initiatives. There is a huge number of community science projects that are directly helping research, whether they're reviewing camera trap footage, whether they're going out and taking very basic measurements and uploading them somewhere. And I want to encourage that through our Learn Adventurously community. All at the same time, helping y'all communicate the science and the stuff that you find fascinating. Learn Adventurously is a community of scientists, science communicators, and science enthusiasts who just want to share more about the natural world. So with that, it has been a 40-minute stream, which is actually kind of a short one. But yep, thank y'all. Like seriously, thank y'all. There is a mountain now, off my shoulders, not having to work with the, promoting this and keeping it going. Definitely not gonna do it a month again. We'll probably do week-long competitions, 2 week-long competitions at most. so that it's, generate engagement. Everyone pushes hard for a week, and then we can sleep for like 3. But there will absolutely be more. If you haven't already, join the Discord. There's so many awesome people in there. We have a channel just for memes, just for posting pictures. It's mainly frogs doing the dirty, but hey, cool stuff. Yeah, you can also find me doing streams and stuff like this on YouTube, of course, on Instagram. I'm shamelessly plugging. And then, yeah, of course, I have a Patreon. I don't want y'all to donate if you can't. Like, if you don't have the means, I definitely don't want y'all to. I'll make do, but if you want to help support what we're doing, I would greatly appreciate it. And you'll get extra content, so always a bonus there. But thank y'all. I need to now. I don't know what I'm gonna do with my day. I'm probably gonna get a coffee, knowing me, and then maybe do a little bit of work because the day never ends. But thank y'all again for participating. There will absolutely be updates. I'm gonna get all of those graphics out to all of y'all, hopefully by today, actually. But we'll see. Thank y'all. This has been so much fun, and I am amazed at how well it worked. See y'all, and keep learning adventurously. End the stream. Yes, I want to end it.